Hi, I'm AJ Christensen, and I am a scientific visualization designer. I'm here to talk about using scientific data to make animations for documentary films. I currently am a contractor for NASA. In the past, I've worked at the National Center for Supercomputing Applications and for Double Negative to work on the film Interstellar.
Perfect. So, to start, which emerging technologies do you think that will become the most transformative in the near future?
Yeah, that's a tough question. I think the first thing that comes to mind is artificial intelligence. I think that a lot of people are concerned about AI tools replacing creative workers, and I personally am much more excited about tools that are faster or more powerful because of AI algorithms. Um, but also, it's an area that I'm very hesitant in because I work in scientific visualization, and I want to be sure that what I am creating, what the images I'm creating are accurate. And you don't always know the source of the information that artificial intelligence is creating. So, so that's one thing. I think that there's a lot of new computer graphics algorithms that have been coming out. People are very excited about a algorithm called Gaussian splats, which is a very like computer memory efficient way of representing three-dimensional scenes and like capturing like real live action uh, 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 footage and scenery. And I've seen some evidence of basically like live action video games being made with Gaussian splats. So I'm very excited about that. Um, and the other area that I'm really excited to see expand more is robotics. I think that there's a lot of overlap between computer graphics and robotics, and we're still kind of waiting for the hardware to get to a point where it can execute what the software is asking it to do. But that place is getting closer and closer. So I'm very excited to see robotics take off as an industry.
Basic on your experience, what is the most urgent ethical challenge that digital innovators and creative leaders are facing today?
Yeah. I I live in the hometown of a famous American movie critic named Roger Ebert. I should say a famous movie critic from the United States named Roger Ebert. And so in my hometown, we talk a lot about Roger Ebert, and one of his most famous quotes is that movies are empathy machines, and I think that that's so true. And movies really help us emotionally connect with other human beings. And so I think we're in a very divided world right now, and telling stories. I think narrative is very powerful, and I think that films are one of the most powerful ways to tell those stories. So I hope that artists find ways to connect humans more just with filmmaking. Um, I'm going to answer this question in two parts because there's another ethical concern I have that I hope is shared by many people around the world, which is kind of the impacts that humans are having on our environment. And and again, like there are so many technologies that are capable of educating people about not only what's happening, but how we can have an impact to solve it, and then actually solving those environmental problems as well. I'm very hopeful for the future. I think that there's a lot that we can do and we are doing, and I like to think that the scientific visualization work that I do is helping to contribute a bit to that sort of global shared challenge that we're all trying to solve together.
Thank you. Where do you see Latin America regarding the potential?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think there's vast untapped human capital here in South America. I know that I've been hearing a lot about the Colombian animation industry growing and the arts industry in general in South America growing. So yeah, talking about that storytelling and that empathy building. I think that South American voices have a very the artistry is not only very well made, but it's also unique. It's a different voice that's less manufactured in the way that a lot of like commercial art that we see today is. And so I hope to see a lot more of that storytelling take over what otherwise feels like a very stale environment of storytelling that we experience in movie theaters a lot today.
Thank you. And last but not least, if you could leave one message at this event, what would it be?
Well, so I guess I'll bounce back to the science arena and just say that artistry is important for art's sake, but artistry is important in so many different areas. And speaking as someone who uses artistry to communicate science, I would encourage people to think about the many different ways in which they can use their artistic talents that are not necessarily just fine arts or not necessarily mass marketed commercial art, but would be in healthcare, in architecture, in environmental preservation. There's all kinds of ways that creativity can help us improve the world.
I think that's all. Do you think that we can have something else?
I feel good. I feel good about that.
You didn't make it.
Thank you. Great.
Would you like to share your account so we can follow you? Or
I'm not. I do. I'm not really very much on social media. I have a LinkedIn account, which
LinkedIn, maybe?
So LinkedIn. I could share my LinkedIn.
If you want.
Yeah. Oh, I'm happy to. Yeah.
Sure. So can you share your LinkedIn account?
Oh yeah, sure. So I'm pretty sure it's just AJ Christensen. So spelled like you have my name,
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
Yeah. Um. Just yeah. That.